Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Twin Flame Tarot. My name is Tony and this is the Twin Flame Daily Forecast for, what day is today? Monday, November 23rd, 2020. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hello, welcome back if you are a returning subscriber, and hi and hello to you if you are new here. I'm so glad you found me. So as I said, my name is Tony. This is the Twin Flame Daily Forecast. First, we're going to pull cards for our Divine Feminine. Next, we pull cards for our Divine Masculine. Lastly, we pull cards for our collective Twin Flame couples. If you see a deck of cards that you like, they will be linked down below in the description. And when I refer to the Divine Feminine and to the Divine Masculine, divine means holy, feminine and masculine do not refer to one specific gender. Okay? So if y'all are ready, let's get today's reading started. Let's get our table set. Let me get out my sage. Like I said, it's falling apart, so we're just going to use one little small piece of it instead of the whole bundle. All right? Okay, here we go. Let's get this table cleared, shall we? All right. It's kind of smoky. Let's get it going. Here we go. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. And I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. Because it's so small, I'm going to actually relight it and go over myself just one more time because I just don't feel like I got as much smoke as I prefer. I know I have a smoke preference. Who imagine that, a witch has a smoke preference. Who would have guessed, right? Yeah, it's better. Look at that smoke. Here we go. That makes me feel better. Okay, let me give myself just a little bit extra because it's Monday morning and we all need to shake off the cobwebs of this weekend, right? Okay, there we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you, my dear followers, for being so patient. So headphone users, let's turn down the volume so we can set the tone for this reading. Beautiful. And lastly, let's set our intention for this reading by calling forth, got that backwards, by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit. Please be present with us. Please help us to understand and to interpret these messages as we receive them. All right. Thank you. Okay, y'all, let me get a sip of my tea. Let's do this thing, shall we? Okay, Divine Feminine. Ladies first, you are up. We are going to read from the Healing with the Angels Oracle. All right, let's do this thing. Headphone users, let's turn it down. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for our Divine Feminine for today? What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine on Monday, November 23rd, 2020? What messages do we have for our Divine Feminine in whatever time, place, or space that she is watching this? Thank you. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. We just need one card on the table, please. Oh, did y'all see that? It came like jumping out, literally jumping out. Oh, and you got two. Okay, yeah, retreat and meditation. Divine Feminine, you are being told to go into yourself. It is not the day to be focusing on the external. It is the day to spend time on the internal. Now listen, here in the United States, I fully understand this is the Monday before Thanksgiving. And if you are the Divine Feminine, like a lot of us are, you're probably going to start cooking tomorrow and Wednesday. And you're probably going to either have a house full of people. Although with COVID, I understand a lot of us aren't doing that. We actually are only having my husband's parents over and everybody's wearing masks and we're eating outside. So, and that's only because we have a porch that's a covered porch that we can eat on. So I completely understand this week is going to be very busy and very hectic. So you are being told to take, even if it's just 15 minutes today, spend a little bit of quiet time and meditation today. If you can't do a long meditation, 5 minutes is better than nothing. 10 minutes. I don't recommend Abraham Hicks. I get this from Abraham Hicks. She doesn't recommend meditating more than 15 minutes a day because life is meant to be lived with your eyes open, is what she always says. So, but you are definitely being encouraged to retreat into meditation today to see what answers lie within yourself. There's actually, it sounds to me like there's answers waiting to come out from within you, but you're not letting your own self be heard. Let's read just a real quick bit from the book about retreat. It says, spend some time alone in quiet thought, clear your mind, and focus on your truth and priorities. So, I mean, even if you can't get into full meditation, though, I would highly encourage, it's definitely just time to spend, cut off the distractions, the noises, and just spend a little bit of time alone, okay? It says, are you pushing yourself too hard? The angels remind us that rest is a natural cycle in every living thing. Think of it, a mighty oak tree that grows in spurts and then rests. It draws its nourishment from deep within the earth, and then it takes its time before growing upward again. Like the oak tree, it's important for you to nourish yourself with spiritual and emotional food, okay? So, you're being told to take the time to rest, to reflect on your heart, what you're feeling in your heart, your feelings, your desires, and just to listen to and honor what you're feeling, okay? Don't push away what you're feeling, Just this morning, I prayed at my ancestors' altar, and my father passed away about 3 years ago. One of his childhood best friends died over the weekend, and he died of very similar reasons to my dad. They have to do with alcohol. And as I was praying to my dad this morning, I was telling him, I know your best friend's up there with you, and you two don't be having too much fun up there. But as soon as I said that, I felt this pain, this pain, and more than pain, I felt anger, right? Because why did I lose my dad at 58 years old? Why did his best friend die at 60? That's ridiculous to me. That's so young because of alcohol. And I'm angry about it. I'm going to be honest. I'm very angry about it. And I allowed myself, I was in the middle of prayer, and I hear I'm about to come to this table and do reading for y'all. And I don't like to bring negativity or anything to that table, right? To this table. And normally I'd been like, don't feel that. Duh. But today I honored it. I honored that feeling, and I recognized that feeling, and that feeling comes from a place of love, because I love the two of them, and I don't like the fact that I lost them, and I'm mad because I lost them, and I should be spending time with them. So I honored that, and I felt that feeling, and allowed myself to feel it, and then I didn't hold on to it. I shook it off. I literally told myself, okay, it's time to shake it off. And I went from head to toe and just release that feeling, and literally physically shook my body and let it go. And I released it into Mother Earth, and I thanked her for receiving it. And then I closed the container on that feeling, and I raised my vibration back up, and here we are. Okay. So I say all that, I share all that personal information to tell you that you are definitely being told to honor your feelings, to go inside of yourself today, to ask your heart what you're feeling, and to spend time listening for the answers and honoring whatever feeling and emotion comes up. But also, that does not mean, just because honoring feelings does not mean sitting in it and allowing yourself to waller, and because this is Thanksgiving week for a lot of us. We don't got time for all that, right? Who's got time? Ain't nobody got time for that, right, honey? So, feel what you need to feel. And I think for some of us, may even have to do with the fact that we are going through this holiday this year coming up, in the middle of this pandemic. We're not getting to spend time with the ones we love, or perhaps we've lost ones we loved. So there's a lot of feelings I feel very strongly on the table for you, Divine Feminine. Let's get a little bit more into that with the tarot. We're going to pull from the Chrysalis Tarot for y'all. Let's see what that's about. All right. Headphone users, let's turn it down. All right. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides. Yeah, you're definitely going inside yourself. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides. Spirit, what messages do we have for our Divine Feminine today? Uh-oh. Pescadios. Did I shuffle the deck half and half, or is it just randomly that I had? That's strange. Eight of Pentacles, though. I mean, you're doing the work. This is about you doing the work today. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine on Monday, November 23rd, 2020? What messages do we have for our Divine Feminine in whatever time, place, or space she is watching us? Thank you, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. We just need one card. All right, the Ace of Mirrors, the Ace of Cups, and then at the bottom, oh boy, at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Four of Stones. I saw that during the cut. Okay. So, Ace of Mirrors, talking about looking within, right? And tapping into your intuition. And that's what you're being told. You're being told to tap into that intuition today. That's what that Ace of Mirrors is. It's, it's about, when you tap into your intuition, getting new inspiration, new intuition, new answers, like literally, like look, you're looking into the mirror at yourself, and answers are pouring forth from the mirror. Okay. So, but interestingly enough, and so you're definitely being told to go tap into your side, to yourself today, spend time in retreat and meditation, asking your heart What does it need? What does it feel? And honoring those feelings. What's interesting though is at the bottom of the deck. So at the bottom of the deck is what's at the root of the question, okay? And so at the root of the question is, it looks like you're coming to this reading with this Four of Stones, this Four of Pentacles. So do you see how that's like a treasure chest and it's blocking the path in front of it, okay? I love this particular deck for this picture because it really explains it. It's like, it's like you have a path laid out in front of you. In fact, you have a treasure in front of you, but you're blocking yourself. You're pushing back your blessings, okay? And so that's literally what this is saying. It's saying that the answers that you seek are within you, okay? You just got to go deeper and deeper into yourself to find the answers. The answers that you want are inside of you, and they will pour out of you. You just got to stop blocking yourself from taking that path, okay? You're actually keeping yourself from getting there, okay? From getting that information that you need, okay? And so it's definitely Divine Feminine. It's high time, past time for you to, dive deep into yourself. And even if you don't have a lot of time, 10, 15 minutes today, you just need to spend some time, even if it's just quiet time, turning off all the distractions and just letting yourself think. You need to do that today, okay? The answers lie within. You have been blocking yourself from hearing the answers. What's interesting is look right underneath. Wow, okay. Right underneath that, you have the Six of Scrolls or the Six of Wands. This is victory and success. There's victory, there's success waiting for you on the other side of that blockage. Your answers are right here. You just got to take that path, okay? Interestingly enough, right under the Six of Wands, the victory, the success is the Eight of Pentacles, okay? And again, this is the fruit of your labor, right? This is, working hard. This is the Eight of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Wands, so it's coming soon. It's coming soon. You've got, you've been putting in a lot of hard work and doing the thing. And so the answers, the fruit of your labor is on its way, and it's coming very soon. So the answers that you seek are wanting to find you, okay? The victories that you seek are wanting to find you. It's just you've got to listen to yourself. The answers are not outside of you. They are inside of you. It feels like, Divine Feminine, you've been spending a lot of time. Actually, wow. Yeah, I hear this message very clearly, very loudly. Divine Feminine, it feels like you've been spending a lot of time working on your spirituality. And by that, I mean like tarot cards, or going to your ancestors' altar, or candle magic, or moon magic, or some type of external magic, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. It says, look, I'm literally reading you tarot cards, okay? There's nothing wrong with this. Using external help to help, move your manifestation forward. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. But the thing is that I think your cards are telling you you're relying too much on external answers, such as tarot, such as working magic, or whatever it is you're doing, okay? The answers that you're looking for are inside of you, and that while this is helpful, and this is definitely a tool to be used, it is not the answer, okay? It is a tool. These are tools, all right? The answers are inside of you, okay? So don't rely on the answers today. And listen, I'm literally telling you this as I'm reading you your tarot. I'm telling you the answers you seek are not coming from me. The answers you seek are coming from you. But funny enough, I'm the one that has to tell you to go to yourself. So that's kind of funny. But the answers are within you today. All right, Divine Feminine, tap into yourself, okay? I hope you found that very helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already, because now it's time to see what's up with our Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, we are going to pull from the Starseed Oracle. Okay, headphone users, let's turn it down. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for our Divine Masculine today? What messages do we have for our Divine Masculine on this Monday, November 23rd, 2020? What messages do we have for our Divine Masculine in whatever time, place, or space he is watching this? Thank you so much. All right. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do you have for the Divine Masculine today? What messages do you have? We just need, look how many cards we got. We just need one card, please. Just one card. I know you got a lot to say to Divine Masculine, but we can only do one card today. Just please give us one card, one message for the Divine Masculine. Oh, that's too many. What messages do we have for our Divine Masculine today? We just need one card, please, on the table. One card, please, for our Divine Masculine. All right, we're going to just do a couple shuffle. Oh, there he goes. Never mind. Let's see what we got, Divine Masculine. The Great Severing. Mars energy. Anger, conflict, softening to love. Whoa, what is that about? This is a new deck, so I don't know all these messages right off the bat. But I will tell you, just from looking, while I'm looking up the book, let me tell you what I see just from looking at that. You got Mars energy on the table, right? So for me, that's a lot of anger. You're very angry, and it feels like you are bringing forth some kind of anger, like you're holding on to some kind of anger here, right? That's causing a lot of conflict. It feels like maybe even internal conflict, and that it's time to maybe soften your stance, to approach it less with conflictional energy and more with love. Let's see what the book has to say. Okay. This is a shadow card, one that may feel confrontational, but don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. Okay, so this is interesting because this card kind of feels like a reflection of this, you know, anything that's standing in the way to letting love in, okay? The warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it is important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and our soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We're all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we'll see that the world as a scary, dangerous place where we feel where fear and anxiety roam free. Oh boy, do I feel that energy around people a lot. People I know bring to me that energy a lot, where they're very fearful. They have a lot of anxiety. They see this world as a very scary and dangerous place. And I just don't. I really don't. If this card surfaces, it can be for two reasons. First, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety, okay? And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close off our hearts to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften, Divine Masculine, soften. Find your way back to love. When fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave, soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around this world. Find a way to see the innocent in all people, including and especially yourself. So, Divine Masculine, the question here is, how are you cutting yourself off from love? Okay? And how can you soften yourself towards those who have hurt you, okay? So Divine Masculine, today, you're being asked to look where you're feeling pain, where you're feeling wounds, and to ask yourself, how can you come at that hurt and at that pain from a place of love? How can you feel love and soften to the people that hurt you? And that is not easy. It's very funny. I was just talking about that, you know, with Divine Feminine, about my father's best friend dying, and how, you know, my first instinct was to get angry about it. You know, it really was. It was to get angry. But I had to come from a place, I had to soften my anger and see the divinity within my own father, within his friend who died, and see that they are a child of God, and that God didn't make them to hurt us, okay? We weren't born to go around hurting each other, all right? We were born to live on this life to love each other. But we make mistakes, and we wound ourselves, and we wound others, okay? And that's what happens. And so the point is to recognize the humanity and the godliness within each other, to forgive each other and see each other from a place of love. And that is what you're being asked. You're being asked if you're holding on to some kind of anger right now, if you, and just soften to that anger, to not let that anger harden you to the point that you can't see love anymore. All right, so let's get a little bit of clarity on that. I want to see what's going on with y'all. The Golden Girls Tarot, all right? Divine Masculine, let's see what's up with that. Headphone users, let's turn down your headphones, please. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit. Oh, we got a lot of Eight of Pentacles. Both of y'all got Eight of Pentacles. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for the Divine Masculine and the Ace of Cups? Whoa. Y'all twins are mirroring each other. What messages do we have for the Divine Masculine on this Monday, November 23rd, 2020? What messages do we have for the Divine Masculine in whatever time, place, or space they are watching this right now? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. We just need one card, please, for our Divine Masculine. What messages do we have for the Divine Masculine today? What messages do we have? We just need one card for the Divine Masculine. There we go. And I can't do 3 cards. That really is too many, but let's see what you got. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Death and the Tower. So yeah, you're definitely ready to put an end to some feelings that are bringing you down, and you're ready to move past that, Divine Masculine. It looks like you had something happen that you were really holding on to. Let's see what that's about. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. We just need one card, please. Just one card. One card for our Divine Masculine. Okay, we had a bunch of cards fall over here, but what you can't see over here on this side of the table is there's just one card sitting by itself. So we're going to take that card. Let's see what it is. Ah, King of Wands. Okay. And then at the bottom, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So Divine Masculine, King of Wands, speaking of Mars energy, right? King of Wands, I mean, you know, wands are your fire signs. So, I mean, this is as Mars energy as you get. So you are definitely sitting in some kind of fiery energy, Divine Masculine. And the thing about the King of Wands is he can see the big picture. He can look down and see the picture. He sees, you know, not just the forest, or not just the trees, but the whole forest, right? So you're probably not just mad about something small. This is probably I mean, I'm feeling like a family situation. It could be, you know, your actual direct family, or, you know, your family within your home. But it feels like this has been going on for a while, and this is something that you've been holding on to for a while. And it even feels like this anger that you're holding on to, this energy that's come up that you're angry about today, it may even have to do with something that it pretty much defines you. It made you, it built you, it made you the king. Like your whole life is built around this narrative. Let me refer back to myself, because it's always easier to put a person in an example. For instance, if I was talking about me and my Divine Masculine today, actually, interestingly enough, I was talking about my dad. That's the Divine Masculine that made me, right? That's my masculine half of my DNA. And his story is what literally makes my story. You know, my dad's and his behavior towards me as a child created my life, right? So, like I said, it feels like something that you've got some kind of energy that's come up today that is very long and deep-seated, and that you need to probably be working on today, and be working on releasing and working on letting go. Look at the bottom of the deck. You've got the Knight of Pentacles and Strength. Yeah, and Seven of Wands. You've been fighting this off for a long time. This is a battle you've been in battle with for a while, but today is a very good day to take it on head first, to look it straight in the eye, and to bring some kind of new meaning to it. That Knight of Pentacles showing up, you know, he's here to help you not only get grounded. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is the most grounded of all the knights, but he's also the slowest moving of the knights. You know, he doesn't come in with the speed. He comes in, you know, you see him coming from a distance, right? So he's here to help you get a new way of looking at the situation and get more grounded in the situation, okay? He's here to help you see the big picture, okay? And he's here to help you to have a new perspective, a higher vantage point, a new way of looking at it, a new way to ground yourself down and to release this Mars energy, this King of Wands energy that you are bringing here, okay? It's, you know, it's like what this card says. It says the great severing, okay? So it's time to cut that off. It's time to release it. It is time to soften to love. So this is definitely, it feels like a message, maybe even from your childhood divine masculine. This feels like this is something that has been going on a very, very, very long time. And like I said, I feel like it has something to do with, maybe even at the root of you. But regardless, whatever it is, it could also be, you're in a long marriage or long relationship, something like that. But you've got something that it's time to let go of, the great severing. It's time to let go of that anger, that pain and hurt that you feel. And that is, it feels like it's even defined you and made you who you were. And it's time to come at it from a new grounded position, but also from a higher position, and see it with new eyes and soften to it. So how can you forgive those who hurt you? How can you find love in those that hurt you? You've got the strength to do that today. You've got the strength to have one last stand. And what's really cool is look what's right underneath that. The Three of Cups. Oh, and then the Moon. Okay, like I said, this is something that is deep, deep. Oh, dang. And then Temperance. And then the Lovers. Okay, stop. Divine masculine, your message is so clear. You need to get super, super balanced with your divine masculine, your divine feminine. This has something to do with you and the heart of you and what makes you, you, okay? It's about seeking the balance of something that you've been keeping, something deep within you, something, maybe even your shadow aspect of yourself, but there's something inside of you that wants to come out and be seen today. Your higher self, you, yourself, and your higher self and creator want to work together. Your higher self and spirit wants to help you move through this. Today is the day to take it on head first. You've got the strength. Do not be afraid. It is time to come at this from a higher perspective. Get yourself grounded down first. Pentacles. Get yourself grounded down, okay? And before you start releasing that energy and working through that energy, ground yourself down, okay? We don't want our head in the clouds. We want ourselves firmly rooted into this earth upon which we live, so that we don't, okay, so if you don't understand, because I know divine masculine, y'all have really been coming into your intuition lately, but this is still very new for a lot of you. What that means is that when you're grounded down, your energy is grounded into Mother Earth. That way you don't get too far up into the clouds with your head in your thoughts, that you can't, your energy doesn't get so far away from you that you can't reel it back in. Like when you get mad and you get really mad and then you get really angrier and angrier and angrier and angrier and angrier. That's what I'm talking about. We don't want to get to that point that we're so angry that we can't reel it back in and release it and let it go. Because the whole concept of this is that you're supposed to be looking at these things that are making you angry, you're holding on to, and soften yourself to them enough that you don't have to keep holding on so tightly. Soften your grip on it. Soften your grip. Let it go. Release it to Mother Earth, and then allow love to flow down from above through you. Let that love flow down through you and to you and down into the ground, and let that love connect you from as above, so below. We're releasing, 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 okay? Let's see it from a higher perspective today. You've got the strength to carry on today, okay? Let's do this, divine masculine. Today is a good day. It's interesting because this is almost exactly the same message as the divine feminine, about going into yourself, listening to your heart, looking at yourself head on, and allowing yourself to pour forth the answers. You know what you need. The answers are inside of you waiting to come out. You just got to be willing to take the path and open yourself up to the blessings that you're closing yourself off to, okay? The same message, almost exact same message. Y'all are mirroring each other very well today. I got to be honest with you, divine twins, y'all are, what is the word I'm trying to say? In sync with each other, not in sync, in alignment. I couldn't find the word alignment. Both of you are working very much on your alignment lately, and if you start seeing more and more synchronicities, that's just, your angel's way of letting you know you're in alignment. And I can tell you, you are in alignment, because look how much you're mirroring each other. So it's beautiful to witness. It really is. All right, twin flames. Let's see. Now it's your turn, twin flames. Let's see what's happening for the twin flames as a couple today, okay? First, let's pull from the romance angels. Headphone users, let's turn it down. That's not a good knocking. Let's try clearing that out a little, shall we? All right, let's see how it goes. Let's see if she sounds a little bit stronger. That's better. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for the twin flames today? What messages do we have for the twin flames for this Monday, November 23rd, 2020? What messages do we have for our twin flames in whatever time, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. We just need one card, please, for our twin flames. What messages do we have for the twin flames today? We just need one card, please. There we go. Thank you. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So it's interesting because I hear this two different ways. The first thing I hear is passion in regards to yourself independently. Like I said, passion doesn't always have to do with like sexual energy. It can do with this kind of passionate, angry energy, right? You know, crimes of passion, right? That's a term. Divine masculine, it feels like you were definitely feeling something passionate today, if not just straight up angry and mad, all right? So you are being told to turn that passion into love. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Divine feminine, you as well. You're being... It looks like you're actually blocking yourself from receiving things that make you feel passionate about. It looks like you're blocking yourself on your path. So both of you are being told to, you know, open yourself up to passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. But I'm going to be honest with you. The fastest way to raise your vibration, this is something Abraham Hicks says all the time. There's two ways to raise your vibration instantaneously. Laughing and sex. So, listen, this is not for those of you under 18, but, you know, if you're an adult and we're talking about grown-ups, you know, grown-up adult things here, but, like, if you're in a relationship, I would suggest, you know, maybe tonight is a good night to, because if you're feeling some blockages, if you're feeling some anger that is no longer serving you, you know, the quickest way to release your energy, have an orgasm. I mean, have a deep belly laugh or have an orgasm. Have both. Why don't you do both? Maybe y'all should Netflix and chill. That's the message for today. Netflix and chill. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. I had to write that down. Netflix and chill. Yeah, it sounds like it's a good night for my twins. Spend a little time in Netflix and chill. Watch you a funny movie, put you on some stand-up comedians. That's one of the best ways I know. I'll go to Netflix and just put on a stand-up comedian and watch, you know, a comedy show. Interestingly enough, when I got pregnant with my son, I was working at a comedy club. And I swear to God, that's the reason I got pregnant. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Fastest way to raise your vibration, have a good belly laugh or have an orgasm. So there's your advice for today, twins. Let's Netflix and chill, shall we? Okay, let's get a little bit more detailed information about that. Let's pull one more oracle card for our twins. Let's get from the Angel and Ancestors oracles. All right, headphone users, let's turn it down. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for the twin flames today? What messages do we have for the twin flames on this Monday, November 23rd, 2020? What messages do we have for the twin flames in whatever time, place, or space they are watching this? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. We just need one card, please, for our twin flames today. And it just hopped out, and I can't wait to show you. I wish y'all could see how it landed. It landed between my legs, so it was heading towards the floor, but I have let me see if I can show you. I have on a microphone that is corded, and it literally got caught in the microphone cord, so that's kind of fun. Look there, sun, joy, success, and happiness. So let me open that up, but you know, the sun is very, very reminiscent of the Leo card, okay? This is, I'm sorry, the Strength card, which is Leo. So this reading definitely could be for a Leo if you are watching this, but you're being told to enjoy success and happiness, to step into the sunshine, to not focus on, you know, the lower energy, to really just step into the higher energies today. All right, let me find sun in this book. Wait, one more page. There we go, sun. This is not about focusing on these lower energies, divine twins. Both of you, it feels like you're coming to the table a little bit heavy energy today, and you're being told that's not what it's about today. That's not what we should be focusing on. Know that doors are opening up for you. Follow new projects, ventures, and ideas. Connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward. So twins, you are being surrounded by the brightness of the sun at this time. Opportunities to feel and be successful are swirling and dancing around you. Relationships and friendships progress with joy, and you will feel happy and uplifted. If you're not somewhere bright and sunny right now, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. Solar energy brings health and vitality and can energize and warm, and it also encourages everything to grow. So, what's on the table right now? The energy of expansion, okay? Feels like y'all are holding very, very tightly to something, Divine Twins. Both of you are holding very tightly to something. It's even funny, look what he's doing. He's holding that in his hand. You're both holding tightly to something. And today it's about the expansion. It's about letting go, okay? Today is the perfect opportunity to look at what's both of your bottom of your deck. Today is a perfect opportunity to move forward, okay? It's not about looking at the past any longer. It's not about, looking at what made us us. This is both of us looking at ourselves. It's about tapping into these new ways of seeing ourselves, looking at the big picture, letting go of what no longer serves us and moving forward into success and happiness, okay? If you want to bring something to life, or if you're ready to take a new step in a relationship, the Sun card brings you the right energy. If you're asking a question, if you came to this reading with a question, the answer is yes, okay? So basically, we still got tarot to go, but your oracle cards here are all saying, for both of you twins, as an individual and as a couple, that it's time to let it go. It's time to move past this lower energy, to release it, to focus inward on what we're holding on to that no longer serves us, and let it go, okay? And to get into the things that bring us joy, bring us happiness. And the more we focus on happiness, joy, passion, the more success and happiness we will experience, all right? This is a very cool reading. I'm really enjoying this. All right, let's get one more set of cards before we close out the reading for the day. We're going to pull from the White Sage Tarot. All right, let's see what's going on with that. Headphone users, let's turn down the volume. All right, angels, oh, looky there, the Hierophant. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for the twin flames today? What messages, Knight of Pentacles. What messages do we have for the twin flames on the Monday, November 23rd, 2020? What messages do we have for the twin flames on whatever time, place, or space they are watching? Thank you. Did y'all say that y'all kept pulling cards from your reading? Y'all are very, very much in alignment right now. And so as I keep saying, if you're not in union, you will be soon, all right? Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for the twin flames today? We need 3 cards. First up, 6 of Cups. Beautiful. We need 2 more cards. 2 more cards, please. 4 Pentacles. All right, we need 1 more card, please. 1 more card. Okay. We got 2, and we're going to take them both. That's an interesting reading we got going on there. All right. Twins. Yeah, you're definitely keeping something to yourself. You're feeling some kind of way today, and you are keeping it to yourselves, aren't you, twins? All right, so let's talk about how we read this. We read these past, present, future. This card sits between the past and the present. This card sits between the present and the future. And as always, the cards at the bottom of the deck are the root of the question, or what is behind us, okay? What we've experienced that's causing these questions, okay? So sitting in the past, underneath passion, is the 6 of Cups. So this is healing, right? These are things from our past that from our childhood even, that it can mean 2 things. It can mean, maybe happy memories from our childhood, like, nostalgia and stuff, but it's also, I always see the healing card. So it looks like, Divine Twins, y'all been focusing on your own healing for a little bit. You've really been doing the work for yourself. This passion is self-healing for yourself, okay? You've been really tapping into yourself and allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy. But more than anything, it may be even just about working with yourself and, you know, just doing the work, right? Showing up and doing the work. And that's what it looks like. It looks like you've been, even if you haven't been able to heal yourself, you've at least been acknowledging that you need to do the work, that you need some kind of healing, okay? Because this is past. Now, this Four of Pentacles sits between the past and the present, okay? So, Four of Pentacles. Now, wait, didn't we have Four of Pentacles? You have that twice. Like I said, you keep getting the same cards over and over. So this is kind of like, you know what you need to do, but you're not doing it. Okay? Like, you're aware of the fact that you need to be working on yourself. You are aware of the fact that there is more. In fact, even if, oh, yeah, I hear this. So if some of you are like, I already did the work. I don't need to keep doing the work. I've already healed. I've already cleared. I've already released. No. The work never ends. Just because you did it once doesn't mean you're done. You're going to keep on doing this all the time for the rest of your life, because every day, you know, as we uncover one layer and we go deeper, there's another layer, and then we uncover that layer and then we go deeper. And that's what this is, you know, it's going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And that's what it is. So it feels like, you know, here in the recent past, even present, maybe you've been like, I've already done the work. Why do I have to keep doing the work? Haven't I already done the work? I don't want to keep doing the work. Kind of feels like that. You're like, I know, I hear you. You're like, I know you keep saying I should retreat and I should meditate and I should, you know, cut off these, you know, get rid of these energies that I'm holding on to that no longer serves me. But didn't I already do that? Haven't I already done the healing? Haven't I already taught my heart to sing with joy and happiness? Am I not already there? I mean, look, this is sitting, you know, in the past, moving into the present. You're like, I mean, look, aren't I already successful? Haven't I already done the work? I've already healed myself. I don't need to keep doing that. Well, here we are, present moving into the future. Tower. Twins, it feels like something's going to happen in y'all's relationship this week. Of course, this is Thanksgiving week, right? Of course. It's always Thanksgiving week, I swear. Anyway, back to my story. Some aspect of yourselves, twins, in your relationship or in yourselves independently that's going to be playing out in your relationship that you thought you'd healed, you thought you'd done the work, that you basically have been ignoring recently, even though you've probably been aware of the fact that you should be doing it. You probably even been right in your face like, hey, you need to deal with this, and you were kind of like pushing it away. Well, I am sorry to say that's not going to be the case this week. There is going to be something coming forward this week that is going to make you have to go back to the drawing board, to look inside of yourself, to seek these answers that you need, to cut those energetic ties of something that you've been holding on to so that you can move forward. But there is definitely something coming for you as a couple. It feels like if you're not already in union, you're individually going to be experiencing this. But listen, I don't want us to panic over that tower, okay? Tower, it feels like, is one of the most misunderstood. Oh, wait a second. Isn't Tower Aries? Hang on a second. I got to turn around and look at my calendar. Aries. Yup. We are in an Aries moon on Thanksgiving. So this feels like Thanksgiving coming, okay? Feels like if you are in a couple, in a relationship, whether it's with your twin flame or just in a relationship with your soulmate, karmic, whatever, something is coming to a head on Thanksgiving. Mark my words on that, okay? Something is definitely coming to a head. If you are single, it could be having something independently to do with you, or maybe even within your family life. But something is going to happen that's going to force you to stop blocking yourself from doing the inner work, and it's going to make you go back to square one and work on it and work on your own. When I say do the inner work, what I mean is connecting to the source of energy, of the source of love that beams from your head to your toe, that connects you as above, so below. Being Dr. Seuss. But anyway, it's about tapping into that divine power source within you of love that helps you create magic, okay? That helps you manifest what you want. You're going to have to be looking right at that. It looks like you're going to be, this tower moment that's going to be coming up, it feels like probably even on Thanksgiving, you're going to have to dive deep inside yourself to deal with this, is what it's saying. I feel like this is going to be you needing to face your sun and hold on to and focus on the good within yourself and keep yourself centered and focused and not focus on this tower moment. Because look, going into the future, it's really cool. Look, you got the sun setting right over the moon. So this tower moment is definitely going to cause you to become very introspective. Whatever is coming, you know, you've been pushing away doing the work lately because, like I said, it feels like you've been like, well, I've already done the work. I'm healed. What else do I need to do? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. You're coming eye to eye with something that's going to cause you to be quite introspective, twins, all right? Feels like if you two would work together and not create resistance and sit in and hold space for each other. Don't sit there and judge each other when you're talking. Listen and hold space, okay? That way you can work through and integrate the shadow aspect back into yourself. But the more that you, because this is definitely going to cause you to dive deep into yourself. But while you're diving deep into yourself, please, for the love of goodness and God and all things great, let's make sure that we are getting grounded down and that we are releasing what no longer serves us and always come back to the truth. Come back to love. So let's talk, though. At the bottom of the deck, you do have this Six of Swords, okay? So it looks like you are, you know, this is something that you're going to be moving on. This moment, this tower moment is going to cause a huge transition in your life, okay? It's going to cause a very big transition in your life. You know, this is at the bottom of the deck. So this is something you've experienced before, something that's come to you in the past that is going to come back up. I feel like it's going to come back up and it's going to cause you to dive deep, 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 deep inside yourself. It's also going to help you move forward, it's going to help you leave whatever this is behind you and be able to move forward. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is even though you're going to be deep in introspection and working on yourself and doing as a couple and as independently, you're going to be doing the work. The whole point of what you're about to go through, and I need you to hear me, is to tap into the source of love within yourself, to not stay in this lower vibration, to always come back to the truth, to the center, to the heart, to love, okay? That's what this is about. So you two, as a couple, need to work on focusing on this passionate, you know, sun and passion basically can go hand in hand as cards. Focus on each other, not pushing each other away. We're not trying to cause resistance. We're not trying to sit in judgment. We're trying to, you know, hold space for each other, understand that we're both going through this independently and together, and to keep love at the center of your union and yourselves, okay? All right, Twin Flames, I hope you found this helpful. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment, or share this video. I would be so grateful if you would. I appreciate all of you who have subscribed so far. I love, love, love you. I post new content Monday through Friday. I hope I get to see you again. And until I do, know how much I love you, and I hope you keep on praying. Bye, Twin Flames.